Thanks for the good grubs, everybody. Get rid of double music. And get on the train. Continue. Okay. Yes. All right. So we just got control here. I think the story was going that we were just pulled off of our mission. But we're gonna go anyway, and we need to get some parts for April to fix this motorbike.
Damn, no wonder they left it here. Bike's all out of fuel and the wiring has seen better days.
Okay, fuel and wires, presumably. Let's check the tool cabinet, seems helpful.
Oh, I'm too late. It's already been cleaned out.
Okay, I guess that was too easy, huh? Okay, there are a couple of things in here. Fuel inlet?
Yep, still smells like fuel. Now, how do I go about retrieving it?
Okay, are we in fact going to put our mouth on it?
Let's see what we're working with here. A blast. The engine's been ripped out. I'll just have to work with these other parts.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I was looking at my phone really quick here. Rubber tubing, that could be good. In fact, okay. Here I was thinking, this is me playing Sam & Max recently, where I was like, oh, we need to start putting all the things in there.
It's firmly attached. I can't pull it out with my bare hands.
Okay, so we're gonna need a bigger boat. Okay, very good. How do we get out of here? Back. Canister?
Someone left out one of those pneumatic tube pods.
Yeah, we'll be having one of those.
This could come in handy. It's so unfair. Field agents always get the coolest gadgets. They must be used to dispatch items across the headquarters.
Okay. Okay. Hey, iDoc. Wiring kit.
Is that a wire kit? That looks like it could be useful.
That'll be the official field agent wiring kit.
Sounds perfect. I'll take one.
Are you heading out on a mission?
Well, my mission was postponed. Indefinitely.
I can't give it to you then. Sorry.
Okay. Got a lot of interesting pieces here. Okay, okay.
Hello, Quartermaster.
What do you need?
I'd like to requisition a vehicle, please.
Do you have a vehicle requisition authorization form?
I don't have the form, but I have a scrappy can-do attitude.
Even if you had the paperwork, I don't have anything to give you. The top brass came in early, totally cleaned me out of all the good stuff.
So, Stamp was right. This whole place is getting shuttered?
Look around. They've just left the junk and the prototypes.
And you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any gadgets to spare for my mission?
Yeah, I've still got some leftover stock back here. Do you know what you're looking for?
Ooh, got any poison-tipped umbrellas?
No, just the regular kind.
Do you have any gadgets to...
Do you know...
What else do they have?
I could use a camera-clad spy pigeon or two.
All out of those, since the first lot never came back. Forgot to use homing pigeons.
It's another bottle of Buffalo Wing soda. Oh no.
Do you have any gadgets?
Do you know what you're looking...
A pistol cunningly disguised as lipstick?
Had to discontinue those. Haven't had them since the, incident.
The incident?
Don't ask.
Okay.
Do you have any...
Do you know what...
A set of explosive time delay pencils.
Yeah, we've got some of that incendiary stationery.
Great.
Can't give it to you, though. There's no way you've got the clearance to handle explosives.
Ah. What are all those pneumatic tubes for?
It's all part of the ordering system. Orders come in via these tubes, and it's up to me to fulfill those orders.
Wow! So you can send and receive objects between those pipes? And they all go to different departments?
Mm-hmm. That's the gist of it.
On second thought, I don't need anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Consider going home.
No, I can do this. I'm not one to give up that easily.
Dirk Chiselton Hotline.
Thank you for calling Inland Revenue Support. Your call is being forwarded to the hint department. Please hold.
We have a hint department.
What do you need?
I wouldn't think the IRSS had the budget for Dirk Chiselton.
I'm an external contractor with competitive rates. What can I say? Are you going to ask me a question or not?
I don't need a hint right now.
All right. Call back if you change your mind.
Okay, it's the loading bay.
Canisters are loaded here, before being dispatched across the headquarters.
Canisters, okay. Do the lever and a button. Fuel tank? Yeah, don't mind if I do.
It's empty! That's not much use to me. These little pods transport items throughout the whole tube system. Nah.
Okay. Okay, push the button.
Nothing happened. I must be missing something.
Red toolbox, yeah, sure.
There's nothing in there that I can use.
Okay, that was quick determination. What is this? Rubbish pile?
Henchman-grade stun guns? Sign me up! Oh, of course the boxes are all empty.
Hitchhiker's Guide. Adventure game where you play a woman who's working at a cafe and gets a weird magical mentor. I don't know. I'll think on that one.
I'll just pop this in here.
I mean, I'm assuming we have to put something in there before we can do anything. So what happens when the
I'll just...
when this is up? Okay, so up just shoots it right out, and then down sends it in there. So I guess we need to get a requisition for this wiring kit, I guess. Okay, cool. Longest journey. Oh, yeah, I haven't played that one yet. That game keeps coming up on the stream.
Morning, sir.
Diana,
What's all this about budget cuts?
we've had to tighten the belt, I'm afraid. Some of our more experienced agents required the funds, you see. Those weaponized vehicles, tuxedos, and elaborate dinner parties aren't cheap, it turns out. Don't worry, you can keep the dress. I know the tech team worked for months to incorporate those pockets.
How can I prove myself if nobody gives me the opportunity?
You'll get your opportunity. We're just asking you to wait a little longer. In a few months, I'm sure you'll be even more prepared.
I really must protest the cancellation of my mission.
Protest away.
I am protesting!
I meant away from here. We can't have any rabble-rousing on government grounds.
When can I expect my mission to be reassigned?
You'll just have to wait for next year's budget to come through. I'm sure we'll find another mission for you by then.
That's months from now!
We could always reassign you to accounting, if you'd like.
Ugh. You can spare me working with those bureaucrats at least.
This is the Inland Revenue, Diana. We're all bureaucrats here.
I thought red tape was just an expression.
In order for governments to cut through their red tape, there must be sufficient tape to cut through. You think it just appears out of thin air? Someone has to do it.
I guess I didn't think of it that way.
Who better than the finest bureaucrats at Inland Revenue?
All right.
Why do you have my partner locked up?
I'm afraid Agent M is a defective prototype.
Defective?
Even with 6 months of training, the only thing she picked up was a bad case of kleptomania. Your partner is nothing more than a miniature thief, I'm afraid.
What do you intend to do with Agent M?
Well, we can't release her back into the field. One whiff of jewelry and she'd go on a crime spree.
Interesting. So the mouse is actually hers?
I'll leave you to your tape.
Be seeing you.
What's the mission board?
Red tape got in the way yet again. It's premium mouse feed. It kind of looks like muesli.
Muesli? What the heck is that? Cold Swiss breakfast dish. Rolled oats. Oh, cool. Interesting.
It's premium mouse feed. It kind of looks like muesli.
I've never heard of it.
Agent M experiment results. Subject demonstrated a predictable fondness for cheese. Subject demonstrated unusual attraction to shiny objects. Subject attempted to bite examiner when stolen goods were removed from cage. Subject demonstrated a predictable fondness for cheese. Subject attempted to bite a...
Okay.
Subject demonstrated... Hello, cutie. What are you doing here?
Ah, I see you've met Agent M. She was to be your partner.
Oh, wait. This is Agent M. You told me she was a field agent.
No, I believe I said she's from a field.
You might not be perfect, but I'll take any help I can get. You're coming with me, Agent M.
All right. I feel like that's going to be a very valuable piece here. Reach further than you. Yeah. I've really enjoyed this one so far, Hank Aurora. It's been good. We put Agent M in the tube.
All right, Agent M. You'll be nice and snug inside this pod.
Sound effect. So are we able to just go ahead and
I'll just pop this in here.
maybe we could just have that stolen? We could go steal
Ready for our
the
little
wire
adventure,
kit.
Agent M.
Pop. Okay, this seems good.
Psst. Agent M, grab me one of those wiring kits. A little more to the left.
Yes.
That's it. Bring it over here.
Okay. Here we go. Hey, Jurassic Pork.
Come to Diana.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that dish before. Interesting. It's infotainment. I love it. Okay, so the wiring kit.
It's an official field agent wiring kit.
Is that good enough
They
for
wouldn't
you?
appreciate that.
Good enough for the motorbike?
A little snip here. Cross this wire over here. There! I fixed the faulty wiring.
Great. Can we cut this out?
There! I managed to cut out a long length of the rubber tube.
Okay. So I think this is a pretty standard siphoning situation, right?
Hopefully they haven't emptied the tank yet. With the hose attached, I can siphon fuel into the canister.
Yeah. Okay, do we need the canister, I guess?
Here goes nothing.
Not putting my lips on that. Obligatory. Mouse.
Oh, there's definitely fuel in that. Or something that tastes like it. It's working. Okay, I've got myself a full can of fuel to work with.
Good. I think that's everything that we were asked of, at least.
All right, time to fuel up.
Does April have anything else to say
Hello,
here?
April.
What do you need, Diana?
How's the bike coming along?
Well, let's see. We've got a full tank of petrol, and the wiring's all fixed. You know what? I think we've only gone and done it.
You're serious? You fixed the bike?
I consider it a team effort, but yes, I fixed the bike. Just hop on whenever
say.
you're ready, and I'll get us out of here.
Like, what? It sounds like we fixed the bike here.
I can't believe Mr. Stamp cancelled my first mission.
I know. Phil is such a coward. You know what they're like upstairs, though. It's all short-term thinking.
What's all this talk about budget cuts?
It doesn't make any sense. They were happy to spend millions on that RAT.
You mean the rodent agent training program?
Now that I think about it, that probably explains the money troubles.
I hope my equipment is still set up on the Royce Express.
I'm sure it is. Do you know how slow retrieval is? They've left our kit out in the field for months before.
I thought this was a test yard. What's with all the broken equipment?
Our field agents don't always bring their equipment back in one piece. We're lucky if they bring back anything at all.
From what Phil said, it sounds like they already relocated anything useful. I'll need to get my hands on some gadgets.
Well, normally you'd fill in a requisition form and hand it to the quartermaster. Although, with everything being shut down, I think you'll need to be a bit more creative.
I think we did that. I think we've done this. Like, we kind of...
Okay, keep up the good work.
That was our hint person, I think, and we just went and did everything. And defeat a series of other bikers, that's right. Let's do it.
Ha! Listen to this kitty roar!
Ladies, what on earth are you doing?
Apologies, Mr. Stamp. Our mission awaits.
Don't you dare, Diana Osterhagen. Please, think of the paperwork involved.
Think of the
See you later, Phil!
And we siphoned gas. This is a very full throttle sort of moment.
I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
There's the train!
Can you get us any closer?
I'll try. Damn it! This is as fast as we can go.
We're too far away.
Diana, think of something quick, or we're going to miss the train.
On it.
Okay, what do we got in our pockets here? Gadget bag?
There's a bunch of gadgets in here. Where'd you get these?
Don't get too excited. They're prototypes I found in the yard. I swiped them for you, but they're probably half broken.
Oh, it's one of the pencil explosives.
It's a case of explosives, disguised as harmless stationery.
Okay.
I doubt the truth spray is potent enough, but I love the bottle. Nah.
Just throw it at the train. And is there anything to grab onto here? It's just April.
What is it, Diana?
The bike really can't go any faster.
I'm already going full throttle. We're going to have to boost the bike's speed if we stand a chance of catching up to the train.
I think that's enough talk for now.
You're right.
Okay. So you're saying we need to find something that has a couple more boosts left in it.
Nah.
This is kind of weird though, because we don't really have a lot of options here.
I should use the one I took before taking another. Would this explosive pencil give us a boost?
They're full of explosive powder. It could potentially work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can we action that idea?
She's the cutest little agent ever. Nah. Would this April,
What it?
how can I increase our speed if you're going full throttle?
Think, Diana. Maybe you have something that can help us out.
How are we doing for fuel?
We're doing okay, but that petrol you swiped earlier must have been old. If only we had some high-octane stuff.
I just
Okay.
wanted to thank you for getting me here.
Don't mention it. You can thank me when you're on that train.
I think
You're...
I can break the tip of this incendiary pencil to retrieve the gunpowder inside.
Okay.
I'll
Gunpowder
mix some of this fuel with the gunpowder.
seems very dangerous.
Check it out. I've made a canister of high-octane fuel.
I never underestimated you for a second. What are you waiting for? Pour it in.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Hold on tight.
Loving this berry sacks going on here.
I don't know how long we can maintain this boost. You're going to have to jump, Diana.
I made it!
Good jump.
Woo! Hey, run your objectives by me one last time.
I've got to make contact with the informant.
That's right.
I should listen in for any incriminating conversations.
And above all else,
Stay out of trouble.
that's it. Good luck, Diana.
I'll contact you when I'm ready for extraction. Come on, Agent M. It's you and me against the world. Hey! Get back here!
Okay.
Huh. This is looking like a solo mission after all.
That explains some things.
All right, so that explains how you got on the train. What happened next?
I believe you're well aware of what happened next, Detective.
Indulge us.
Well, it all got a bit complicated. I stuck to my orders and made contact with the informant. Or so I thought. It turns out Lady Unterwald had one last trick up her sleeve. Switching the informant out for her estate attorney. Not to mention smuggling a private detective on board, who made great effort to act out in highly suspicious and unpredictable ways.
Please, I just need more time. We had an agreement, Herman. I don't want to have to call off our deal.
I was sure Lady Unterwald was deliberately trying to evade scrutiny of her finances. Why bury mountains of contradictory paperwork in her hidden safe? If her attorney hadn't retrieved that missing will, we'd have never uncovered the truth.
What truth would that be?
Go on, Diana. What happened after you and Mr. Ackerman recovered the will?
The family insisted on an impromptu reading of the will, which distracted everyone long enough for me to poke around.
Anyone there? Help! Let me out!
Someone must be trapped inside.
Pretty handy little snippers there, huh?
You? We were supposed to make contact hours ago.
Who are you?
Where's my suit? Better yet, where is that meddling detective? Did Lady Unterwart put you up to this?
I'm afraid she's dead. How long have you been in there?
What?
There's a will reading taking place in the lounge right now.
I must stop this at once.
What is this?
Okay. It's a record.
Do we really believe that Lady Unterwald left her entire estate to that no-name attorney?
Damn!
Arthur had access to Lady Unterwald and her legal paperwork. It's a troubling thought, I must say.
The document speaks for itself, Alistair. This was clearly Lady Unterwald's last wish.
Really, Doctor? You don't believe a trained attorney could have forged one of these documents?
If Arthur takes over the estate, that means we can't sell it.
That's right. No sale means no money for us.
You're making rather large assumptions, Arista. We don't know if that's the case.
What I do know is that some of us have quite expensive hobbies. Isn't that right, Bergman?
Well, but what course of action can we take?
I believe I have a solution that would benefit everyone, if you allow me.
Well, I believe that solves our problem quite effectively.
John! That's completely...
Look around you, Bergman. This room is filled with documents purporting to be Lady Unterwald's last wishes. Who's to say we can't use one with slightly more favorable terms?
This is ridiculous. The Order won't stand for this.
The Order will no longer be an issue, Doctor. You could say I've handled the situation.
What have you done, John?
Bless you.
Hello, everyone.
Who are you supposed to be?
Diana Osterhagen, Inland Revenue Secret Service.
You're from the tax office. Excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
What's going on, John? She's heard everything.
Quiet, Arista. I have everything under control.
She's a spy, you idiot. Boys, tie her up with the others.
Yes, Mother.
With the others.
My head.
Ooh.
What's going on? Oh, for goodness sake.
Turns out those twins can be pretty agile when they want to be. What are you doing here?
I came to rescue you two, of course.
Well, that's just splendid! I feel safer already.
Listen, we'll need to work together to get out of here.
I'm afraid there's not much I can do from over here.
How about you, Arthur?
I think I could get a hand free. I'll give it a try.
Okay. Oh, we get to switch between characters. Very cool.
I'll handle this. I think it's working.
What's with all the wriggling? You weren't trying to escape, were you?
No, of course not.
Good, because that would be very bad for us.
We'll need to distract them somehow, Arthur.
Okay. Oh, this is cool. I like this puzzle already. Favorite British adventure game that I've played so far? Ooh, good question. I have to try to think of which ones... Like, so right now I really am kind of enamored with Dreamweb at the moment. I think that game is just crazy. It's a crazy video game. But I mean, Simon was great. I don't know. Does 5 Days a Stranger count? That's a good one as well. Some good ones. Some good ones out there. You like this game as well, Anakuma? Nice. Yeah, I've been enjoying this thoroughly. I've been like kind of counting down the days till this came out, and then I was so backlogged that I didn't get around to it till now. Well, after I played the Game Jam version of this game, I was like, I've got to play it.
Turns out those twins can be pretty agile when they want to be.
Indeed. Listen, I have something to say.
Mother said we can't talk to prisoners.
She said you have clever tongues and you try to trick us.
I really thought we bonded over our shared love of infrastructure.
That may be the case, but you've sure burned a lot of bridges.
Ouch. What's your bathroom break policy?
No, no, no! I'm not messing around with those ropes again.
The knots were a total nightmare.
I'm not sure that I can hold it in any longer.
Well, maybe next time you'll go to the toilet before you commit a murder.
I was hoping you could help us resolve an argument.
Arguing? About what?
Oh, yes. If I remember correctly, Herman had some very strong views.
I did. You know what? Forget I said anything. You're probably not that interested.
No, tell us. We want to hear it.
Well... Herman bet you couldn't beat him in a staring contest.
What? Nonsense!
You look me in the eye and say that.
This really isn't necessary. Oh, I guess we're doing this then.
Concentrate.
Good thinking, Arthur. They're not paying attention at all.
I've got a hand free. I think I can get to my pockets.
Do you have something that can get us out of these binds?
Was that a blink? No.
Oh, we've got all kinds of good stuff here. I don't know. Agent M.
We can do this. It's 2 versus 1.
Agent M!
You know each other?
She's my assigned field agent. I'll explain later.
From the field.
My eyeballs are burning.
Stuff going
Let
on
me
in the
untie
back.
your binds.
I'm free.
Okay, move out.
Oh, this seems like a bad idea.
Meanwhile, Herman's just stuck.
What? This is a grave betrayal of the Order.
I am afraid so. I think it's time we heard what Lady Unterwald has to say for herself. I managed to obtain this recording from Lady Unterwald's safe. I believe it may contain her final instructions.
Sister Gretchen, fetch the gramophone.
Ooh, I speak to you now from beyond the grave. Who dares to wake me from my eternal slumber?
We're sorry, Lady Unterwald.
Forgive us, we failed you.
I'm just kidding around. Although if you're listening to this recording, that means I've kicked the bucket. I assume things have predictably descended into chaos. Otherwise, you wouldn't be seeking my guidance here. For general business inquiries, select track 1. If you have an accounting question, select track 2. If you're seeking guidance on my last will and testament, select track 3. For anything else, select track 4.
Oh, she mentioned the will. Track 3. Pick track 3.
So, you've got a question about my last will and testament, hmm? Did somebody tear it to shreds in dramatic fashion? Accidentally submerge the documents in water? Set fire to the whole bloody lot, I'm guessing? I always said it would ruffle some feathers. If my estate attorney is indisposed, or you're listening to this yourself, Arthur, I've always retained a copy of my will and testament at the Unterwald family mansion. You'll find your answers there. Toodaloo!
The mansion, of course. I shall inform Hermann Merman at once.
Wasn't he being detained?
You underestimate the man. I suspect he's already free from his bonds and taking matters into his own hands.
I can assure you, I'm not here to steal anyone's inheritance.
That's exactly what someone trying to steal our inheritance would say. We challenge you to another rematch.
Please, no!
I won't blink this time.
What the hell are you doing? Where are the prisoners?
Huh? Uh-oh.
Imbeciles! Must I do everything myself?
Come on, Arthur. It's time to put an end to this.
Hey.
Not so fast.
Oh, he's got a gun. Get to the engine room, Diana. Stop the train.
I'm not leaving you.
Go!
Thought you could steal Lady Unterwald's estate, did you?
What? No!
I've worked too hard for too long for you to mess it all up. I'm afraid your will has been revoked. I tore it to shreds with my own 2 hands.
That's a criminal offense, you know.
Maybe so. But it's the end of the line for you, Arthur A. Ackerman. Goodbye. Any last words?
Wait! I have questions!
Questions? What questions could you possibly have? I already spelled it out for you.
Who are you again?
What are you talking about? Don't try to play coy with me, Mr. Ackerman.
No! Really? Do I know you?
Shanlu? Do you know how long it took to get close to Lady Unterwald? And just when I had her in the palm of my hand, who would show up and ruin the entire scheme but a meddling attorney?
I'm not sure why you're mad at me.
You not only stole my suit, but the estate I was working so hard to gain control of. You might have got this far by playing dumb, but it won't help you now.
You're breaking the law, you know.
Ah, you bureaucrats and your archaic rules. I tried playing things by the book, and look where that got me. I don't mind breaking a few rules if it means I get what I want.
I love this background.
How about we forget this whole thing ever happened?
Unacceptable, Mr. Ackerman. I'll be claiming the estate for my own, which makes you collateral damage, I'm afraid. We can't have you walking around with a claim to my prize, after all.
Is that a real gun you're holding?
I can assure you it's very
real.
Perhaps I should demonstrate.
That won't be necessary. Where were you hiding that pistol?
Never you mind.
Oh.
Actually, I think that's enough questions.
Very well. Time's up. Goodbye, Mr. Ackerman.
Wait!
What on earth are you doing?
It's the whip.
Objection!
They had this bit in the game jam once, so as soon as he started doing that, I was like, yep.
Why do you persist in living?
Can we not just talk about this?
No. Now stay still.
Oh, I hope Diana's having better luck than me.
Fumbling buffoon.
Nano machines.
I'm going to riddle you with bullets, you whimpering
I should pick
simpleton.
my moment. I should pick.
Is there anything else I can select?
You're being very inconsiderate.
Well, at least I'm getting some fresh air.
Ah, your
Oh,
optimism
belts.
is
Why did it have to be
nauseating.
belts?
You wet blanket of a man.
I might be in trouble here.
Are you sure we can't talk about it?
You aren't weaseling your way out of this one. You blustering rodent.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we need to get in there. Oh, that's the moment, huh?
Cheap, you know. Ah, my eyes! My one weakness! That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
Are you sure we can't talk about it?
Sure. Just poke your head out a bit higher. Time's up, you clueless ape. You threadbare juggler.
Guess we have to wait again.
That was my favorite gun, you know. I can do this all day.
Hopefully that's the case, because it's gonna take me a minute.
My eyes!
I think I'll hang on.
A cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman. Stop hiding, you spineless invertebrate.
I already have a lump of coal.
Eat lead, you miserable cockroach.
It's a lump of coal.
You
That's the magnetic
wretched
ball Johnny used to
milquetoast.
rig his roulette games.
You
And this is the last
threadbare
wax seal
juggler.
I'll receive from Lady Unterwald.
I'm so angry. I'm repeating my... You
What?
wet blanket of a man.
Nah.
Fumbling buffoon. Hold on a second. Ah! My eyes!
So I guess talking to him isn't gonna do this.
That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
Are you sure?
Pete, stop hiding, you spineless invertebrate.
Not a lot really to work with here. Bullet holes in the view. I guess we could try to.
Up, you clueless ape. I'm going to
Oh,
riddle
hang
you
on.
with bullets, you whimpering simpleton.
Ah,
What are
okay.
you doing?
Forgot we could do this.
Nothing.
So it's probably an extra step in here.
Oh, those financial documents you're burning.
This guy is great.
What? I would do no such thing. These are merely old birthday cards. Nothing the tax office would be concerned with, I assure you.
Stop what you're doing, right now.
As the treasurer, I am at liberty to destroy unwanted documentation.
That's not true.
Even so, you didn't see anything.
That's it. You're under arrest.
Just a few more to go.
Out of the way. I need to stop this train.
Stop the train? Are you mad? No, we must keep going. We mustn't give the opportunity for Lady Unterwald's killer to disembark.
I need to get past. Arthur is in trouble.
Then you should go and help him. I'll stay here and keep watch.
What did you do to the train driver?
Oh, they'll be fine. I'm sure it's nothing more than a mild concussion.
The train can't operate without a driver, Bergman.
Well, the Royce Express seems to be operating just fine for now. As long as I keep this fire roaring, we can go all night.
I've had enough of this conversation.
Can't talk now. I've got paper to burn.
Alright, That's the only
I
other thing
really
in
don't
here,
think
isn't
you
there?
should be burning these.
Don't look in there. They're not important.
I really don't.
Okay. What do you have on you? You've got truth serum. You have the explosives.
I think they wouldn't have.
Truth serum.
I think.
Okay.
I'd rather keep. They wouldn't have.
So it's just the two of them.
I think.
Oh. Her running animation is really cool. They're darting around down there.
Bergman. I've had a.
Alright, there's not too much to do here. Fuel tank?
I'd rather. I'd rather keep. I think. It's empty. That's not much use to me. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
That doesn't work. They would. Maybe.
Oh. Oh, maybe it's gonna. Ah.
Goodness, that's burning very effectively. What's all this smoke?
Are you all right, Bergman?
No, I'm not all right. I'm feeling a little peculiar, truth be told.
Bergman?
Stay back! You're scaring me. I need to burn all these incriminating documents. Why did I say that?
Tell me, why are you destroying those documents?
Because this is evidence I need to protect myself from liability. What's happening, man? Pull yourself together.
Do you know who killed Lady Underworld?
No! I have no idea, and that terrifies me.
I'll have to report you to my superiors at Inland Revenue.
You wouldn't dare. But if you did, that would be devastating for me. Did I say that out loud? Oh, no.
Do you know it's a crime to destroy financial documents?
I do know. I've been a terrible treasurer. I've gambled away estate funds.
Did Lady Unterwald know about your gambling problem?
No, I don't think so. I never had the heart to tell her. And now she's gone.
Stealing from a poor old lady. This doesn't look great for you.
It wasn't like that. I'm telling the truth.
Lady Unterwald entrusted you.
Press.
You'd be so disappointed.
That's right. I know it's true. Please, no more.
Burning the evidence. Will you ever take responsibility?
No more, I'm begging you.
You're going to have to face the consequences at some point.
Please, I can't go to prison. I'd never last in there. Nobody has to know. I know deep down that I played the victim because...
Because?
Because I can't own up to my mistakes. The truth is that I'm a wretched creature, a weak little man.
There. I'm sure it will be okay.
Forgive me. I cannot forgive myself.
It's a white-collar crime, Bergman. It's serious, but it's not like you killed anyone.
No, I deserve to be locked up. I'm a danger to society.
Oh dear. I think that truth spray broke. I think I managed to salvage some of them.
Okay. Ooh, whistle
I
cord.
think this controls the whistle.
Hit it.
You missed!
What? Tunnel!
Nice. I like the audio effect there.
Now, where was I?
Okay. I think this is clear
I'm sure it'll
now.
wear off soon. Hang in there, Bergman.
Cool.
Eat lead, you miserable cockroach!
So I guess we hit him with the coal, switch over, pull the whistle, and that summons the tunnel,
Wait right there.
I assume.
Don't you dare move an inch. Ah! My eyes! What's that? It can't be! Ah!
He had plenty of time to duck as well, that's...
I guess I am a tunnelhead.
Quickly, Arthur! We need to stop this train!
I'm right behind you.
Now, how do I do that exactly? Oh, this wasn't part of my training.
It creates tunnels. Exactly.
Those papers really went up in flames.
Alright, what do we have here? Is there something that...
I'm sure.
Okay, nothing
I think I
there.
managed to sell. I
Okay.
didn't realize there were so many tunnels on this line.
Yeah, I think there did anybody. That's really funny. Okay.
Those papers really went up in flames.
So we must have to do something, I suppose, with this firebox. The new piece,
Okay,
right?
Bergman, it's time to go.
What? Heavens above, I don't like the sound of that.
Run, Arthur!
What happened? Is that Bergman?
I just filled that hatch with explosives.
How long do we have?
I'm guessing about 15 seconds or so.
Hopefully everybody on the train is fine. Okay, bye.
Excuse me, but I have to ask. Why is everything shaking?
Take a look out the window, Gunter. See if you can tell what's going on. It looks like... Oh, my. Well, what is it? I think the train's about to... I think it's about to... About to what? Spit it out, I think.
I'm gonna explode.
You need to pace yourself, Lamont. It's a picnic, not an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Still, it's nice to get away every once in a while, hey, Bailey?
Do you hear that?
It what? That's probably just my stomach growling. Just breathe it all in. Nothing like the peaceful sound of... Oh.
I'll get the car started.
Okay. Guy's still in the chair over there.
That was quite the explosion.
My sleuthing arm! I think it's bruised.
It was a sloppy solution, but we stopped the train.
We sure did. Plus, nobody got hurt.
What the hell is going on here? We came as soon as we saw the explosion.
Thank goodness you're here, officers. These three villains plotted to kill my dear sister.
Never mind that. They deliberately crashed the train. My financial records have surely been destroyed. Oh, yes? Well, they endangered my stuff and sabotaged my kitchen.
My allergies. They were exploited for personal gain.
Almost forgot about that guy.
I was tricked into reading this phony manuscript.
My clients are still buried under that rubble.
She'll be right, mate.
Is all of that true?
Cuff 'em, Bailey. They're coming to the station for questioning.
This is a very good video game.
with the others, Miss Osterhagen?
Don't worry about me. I'll be out of here in no time.
Nobody try any funny business, okay? I don't want to get in trouble again. I'll be right here if you need anything. Bailey says I have to keep an eye on you.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Arthur, is that you?
It's me. So, how did your interrogation go? I'm sure Lamont and Bailey are fun once you get to know them.
Listen, we've got to figure a way out of here. Look around your cell. See what you can find.
Ooh. Okay, we've got all 3. Oh, yeah. This is some adventure gaming now. Okay. I would love to continue, but I should probably put a pin in it. We'll pick this thing up on Tuesday.